Hello everyone, the 316 here with another Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse Gold Label review. Here I have two of the Walmart exclusive figures, Bizzaro and Lieutenant James Gordon, him being the Platinum. Both of these figures retail for I think $22 to $24.99. With the price increases, it's kind of hard to keep track of these. I'm pretty sure I only paid $23 for both of these before taxes, of course. I think Bizzaro is included in the same wave as the Year 1 Batman and the Lieutenant James Gordon. I was unable to find a Year 1 Batman, but I do have Gordon here in Platinum form at the very least. Would have preferred to have the non-Platinum, but hey, I got a Platinum and I got a Gordon in my collection. So not too much to look at the boxes, it's your typical gold label box. It has a gold label. And then on the back it's got, image of their art card, and then if you need the barcodes, there you go. Hopefully someone can help you out in store, but let's go ahead and open them up. Now that we got them out of the package, we can take a look at their accessories, starting off with their art cards. Here's what they look like, and then here's a read up on the back here. I mean, isn't Bizzaro's real name Bizzaro? I don't know why I would say not applicable. Bizzaro is Bizzaro, Bizzaro M. Bizzaro M. I also like to cut out the Platinum sticker from the box, but I don't recommend doing that. If you do that, you do that at your own risk. So both figures here, accessory wise, they both come with the stand, although Bizzaro's is a brighter black plastic, more gray than black. Also, one of them was like giving me residue on my hands. I'm not sure which one that was, but Bizzaro here comes with his necklace, Bizzaro number 1, and you can just very easily put that on. He has a grabby hand, he has a fisted hand, and he has 2 flight hands. I don't believe any of these hands are new, they're just new in this color, like gray. And then Gordon, oddly enough, comes with a revolver. I don't know why they were able to give Gordon a revolver. On the box, it didn't say anywhere not a toy or for adult collector's editions. Yeah, even the age range still says 12+. So the only thing I can think of is because Mcfarlane's losing the license, he just included the gun. Maybe that, or it was like a historical accuracy type thing. I'm not sure why, but we got a gun, and he can hold it in either of his hands, but really it's only meant for his right hand here. His left hand is more for like a cigarette accessory, but as you can see, he can hold the revolver pretty easily. No big deal. He doesn't have a holster for it though, so I would say that's unfortunate, but yeah, he doesn't come with any alternate hands. He does have his wedding ring on though. I do appreciate that little attention to detail. I do like that. But yeah, you could probably fit like a cigarette in this hand. Like, I mean, it would be easy to make too. Like, just take like a sprue from like a Gundam kit, cut it up. That's one way to do it. Anyway, since we have Gordon here, I might as well start with him. This is the black and white version, and as I said, I'd rather prefer the regular version, but I don't mind this one. If anything, I could always just repaint the hands, the head flesh tone, and he has issues standing, as you can see. I haven't been able to get him to stand properly without the stand. Maybe. Yeah, see, he has issues, so I'm going to keep him on the stand until I can figure out how to fix him properly. Maybe a hairdryer method. But this is mostly a reuse of the Constantine trench coat and body and legs. The only difference here is that he has no cut on his knee joint there, like the Todd McFarlane Spawn figure, which reuses parts from Constantine as well, but has a t-shirt. But this is the body a lot of people were using for their Gordon customs, so I'm glad that they brought this body in for Gordon. He is a little bit taller than Bizzaro, but not by much, so it's not too unrealistic. I like the paint job they have on here. It looks like there is a wash on the coat. It is gray, but it almost has like a brownish color to it, so I do appreciate that. I do like the attention to detail. I will go over the articulation after we take a look at Bizzaro. I want to take a look at Bizzaro symbol here. It's the same shiny reflective paint or material that they used for the last year's Walmart exclusive Superman figure, which I'll compare to in a little bit. I like the blue color. It's kind of like an aquamarine. It's not quite light blue, but it almost reminds me of Christopher Reeve's Superman suit color. It's very similar. This is mostly a reuse of the Action Comics 1000 body. I won't be doing articulation on this figure. What I do appreciate, though, is that they did give him the Bizzaro crest on the back as well. It is a little wrinkled just because it's been in the box so long, but it is nice to get that on the cape. It's kind of an orange-yellow color. Nothing on the back there. And obviously this is a wired cape. It's not too big, but I think it's sizable enough for Bizzaro. Bizzaro can make it work, I think. And then, of course, you got the necklace, which goes on like that, pretty simply. But articulation-wise, I will do the head, since it's really the only new part. It looks like... Let me see if I can get a good angle of this. The neck piece on mine isn't glued in all the way, so it... Yeah, I'm just not gonna have him look down anymore. But he can look up that high. He can't get any higher. Side to side, because of the paint, it is a little bit creaky, but he can get some decent poses out of it. I wouldn't try anything past that, side to side, though. And then the rest is what you would expect for Action Comics. Gordon here, since I haven't looked at this body, I'll do the full thing, starting with the head. Can look down a decent amount, can look up slightly. He's got tilt on both sides. The glasses, you can kind of move them however you want. I just try to keep them, eye level, or maybe a little bit lower, maybe a little askew. The arms here, they do a full T-pose. They don't go up any higher than that. There is a rotator cuff. No rotator cuff joint in there, but it works. He's got swivel in both of the arms, does a full 360. He's got double jointed elbows, easily touches his shoulder. And of course you got the wrist peg here that can, go up or down or side to side depending on how you have it positioned. The midsection pieces here are both on ball joints. Because of the trench coat, it does get in the way, but he can go that far to each side. And then if I can twist the upper joint, you can twist the upper joint and the lower one to get some interesting poses. Not the biggest fan of the body mold, but it looks good enough. The tie here, it's very soft rubber. I can't tell if it was supposed to be glued onto the figure or not, but it moves easily. So if you want to have him blowing in the wind, you can easily do that. These feel like they're going to come off. I think they're a separate piece. Yeah, it looks like a separate piece. I'm not going to pull on that anymore. Split wise, pretty good split. Doesn't deform the diaper all that much, surprisingly. Kick forward, actually pretty good. Kick backward, extremely good. That's a surprise. Let's see, does he have any? He has thigh twist. Better back than forward. Let's see. He has double jointed knees, but they are slightly different. Because of the trench coat, he can't kick his ass. And then this one has a slightly different knee joint. Oof, that did not want to bend. This does not want to bend, but that's as much as I can get on that side. But yeah, look at that knee joint. That's one of the smallest knee joints on a Mcfarlane figure I've ever seen. It's tiny. And then you got the ankles, of course, that can, swivel, hinge there, pivot. And you got the toe bend, which is good. Can I get him to stand now? Hey, I got him to stand. Look at that. Anyway, so size comparison wise, let's go ahead and do that. Bizzaro here stands at just about 7 inches, and Gordon is just a little bit taller. I didn't bring down too many figures. I actually only brought down 2. Of course, I'm going to show Bizzaro off next to the other Walmart exclusive Superman figure. They have a very similar S shield. I think Bizzaro's looks a little bit better. There's too much red at the top of that Superman symbol. And then I have the Atomic Skull 2-pack one, which I think that if you want this Bizzaro and have one of these 2 Superman figures, He's going to look great because they use the same body mold. The only Superman body mold that Bizzaro hasn't been on is the Earth 2 Fleischer body mold. But yeah, I think these Supermen look pretty good next to these Bizzaros. And of course with Gordon, I didn't actually bring down any other figure for him. But what I do have is the black and white Arkham City Batman. And, Gordon was, I believe, blonde in those games. He was either blonde or he had very bright white hair. These two look good together. Like, these fit very well with the black and the white, gray. Like, it works for me. I think this looks good. And, if I didn't use him for size comparisons, I'd probably put him with the, put them together with the Arkham black and white display. I only have this black and white Arkham figure. I don't have the rest, but since we got him down, let's go ahead and do the rest of the usuals. Got Atrocitus back there. It's been a while since I've done this. Halo Spartan Yoroi from the Jazzwares. Yeah, it's been a while, you can tell. And now he doesn't want to stand again. That's great. Come on. Alright, there we go. Let's get our wrestlers out here. The AEW Unrivaled Samoa Joe. The Mattel WWE Elite 100 John Cena, since he's already here. Tiger Force Outback from G.I. Joe Classified. Star Wars Black Series Retro Card Boba Fett. Maximum Spider-Man. Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Thunder Black Ranger. This guy's trying to run for me. Sonic. Jack's Pacific. And lastly, we have the Mattel 4-inch Steve figure, Diamond Armor. Definitely like both of these gold label figures. If you can find a regular Gordon, I think he is probably going to be better than the black and white one. Personally, I don't mind having the black and white one. I can always repaint the skin tone if I really wanted to. Bizzaro is really good. This is the Bizzaro I've been waiting for. Glad I was able to find it in store. Good luck finding these figures, though. I know a lot of people have been buying them up, especially the Superman movie figures. There's like a Walmart exclusive end cap. I haven't found it in mine, unfortunately, but has like all the platinums. Basically, any character that's in Superman, there's a figure in that end cap, like Hawkgirl, Guy Gardner, Red Lantern Guy Gardner, etc. But like both of these figures, but let me know in the comments down below what you think. Is this the best Bizzaro of the 3 that they've released? I think so. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell. It all helps out the channel. And as always, peace.